Sabi dito sa 23, for all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. Anong uri ng sin ito? This is a sin which is a failure to conform to the standard of God. Actually daw yung pinanya dito ka root word is hamaria, which means that sin that falls short of God's standard. Bakit tayo na-fall short ng standard of God? Because He is holy, while we are not. So, that is the second sin, no? Sin, which yung failure natin to conform to the standard of God, which is the holiness and righteousness of God. The third is in Romans 1:18. A sin is wrong acts toward God and men. Ano yung Romans 1:18? Basahin natin para maintindihan natin. Romans 1:18. Sabi dito, the wrath of God is being revealed from heaven against all the godlessness and wickedness of men who suppress the truth by their wickedness. You see? So ito, mga ginagawa ng tao, no? Parang wrong acts talaga towards God and man. Kung ang sin is against God, for example, homosexuality, diba? Kasi sabi ng iba, ano po kasi yun, yung orientation ko yan. You can just imagine, you just do something bad and then i-justify mo, that's my orientation anyway. So meaning, you are sinning against God because God only made man and woman, and then here you are justifying of your being homosexual, so that is godlessness. Okay? Kung kasalanan ginawa against God, that is godlessness. Pero, if it is against humanity, that is wickedness or ungodliness. Okay? So, itong mga ginagawa natin na mga wrongdoings, it can be godlessness if sin against God, or it could be wickedness if it is against humanity. Okay, ang pang-apat na classification ng sin is sin in rebellion against God. Ano ang tawag dito? Lawlessness. So let's try to find it in 1 John 3:4. 1 John chapter 3 verse 4. Sabi dito, everyone who sins breaks the law. In fact, sin is lawlessness. Okay? Everyone who sins breaks the law. In fact, sin is lawlessness. So lawlessness means sin which is that rebels against God. It is breaking the law. Now we will go to our topic this morning, the sin of omission. Okay. So sabi natin, kung what is supposed to be done, which is right, is good, but you did not do it, that is sin of omission. I will ask now the question para magkaroon na tayo ng sharing. Okay? I will just give you an example of sin of omission. For example, di ba may kagalit kang tao, friend, or kapamilya, and then alam mo na kung gagawin mo ang pag-reconcile, magkaroon kayo ng magandang relationship. Or maybe you can win him or win her back to God. But you did not do it. Maybe because of pride or whatever reason you have. You are committing a sin of omission. Intindihan natin. So ito yung sin of omission. So again, to recap before we go to our sharing, the different classification of sin, ang sin of transgression transgression, if nandun sa 10 Commandments at hindi mo ginawa, you're committing a sin of transgression. The sin of failure to conform to the standard of the Lord, yung kung palagi ka na-fall short of the glory of God kasi sa world ka pa rin. Third sin of godlessness, which is sin against God, and wickedness, which is sin against mankind. No? Like, galit na galit ka sa taong yan, ginawan mo siya ng hindi maganda, so that is wickedness. And then sin, rebellion against God or lawlessness, okay? Breaking the law. And the last is the sin of omission. Kung alam mong tama, pero hindi mo ginawa. Now my question is, ano sa mga sin, okay? Alin sa mga sin dito, in a 5 different classification of sin, ang madalas nating ginagawa? And kung mayroon tayong sin of omission, ano po yun if you are ready to share, okay? Again, ano sa mga sin of omission ang madalas nating ginagawa? Dito lang tayo focus sa sin of omission. Ano yung madalas nating ginagawa na sin of omission? Please share it and also tell us kung ano yung conviction mo dyan. Okay, so sino yung mag-facilitate? The Rose, please be the one to facilitate na lang sa sharing. Ayun lang. Thank you. Unless you have some questions or clarifications. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma'am Jean. Sin of omission. Sino gusto nang mag-share sa si Ma'am